into this week's workout. Thank you for joining me. As always, I hope you're well, feeling loved, and taking good care of yourself. Okay, so for this week's workout, we are standing. We will need a set of weights and a support, either a wall or something supportive that you can hold your body against. Okay? All right, let's get started. We'll stretch out a little bit. Stand with your feet wider than your hips. Soften your knees. Lift your arms, and we're gonna circle those arms back. Step forward so I don't hit the fan. Good, nice big circle. Warm those shoulders up. Open your chest. Deep breath. Be sure to subscribe and like my videos and my channel. That will keep our videos circulating so everyone can benefit from good health and wellness that I'm spreading to everyone. No, but really, it does keep our channel circulating, and the more people who watch my channel, the more people that can benefit from exercise. So I appreciate that. Nice job. Let's reverse your circle forward. This time we're opening up that upper back, squeezing your chest forward. Good. Just take your time. Big circles. Raise your arms as high as you're able to, but be sure you're listening to your body. If that shoulder does not like it, don't raise your arms as high. Good. Nice range of motion there. Movement is so good for our bodies. We are lubricating our joints. I'll tell you, that's a secret to life. Living a long life there is moving. Keep moving. Good. Ooh, we got a couple more. Keep going. Nice job. One more. Awesome. Little circles. Oh, roll it out there. Good. Great job. Okay, now we're going to take your upper body and twist off to the side, and I want you to take your opposite hand of your hip and try to touch your hip and look back behind you. So we're stretching that neck, turning at your waist. Just hold it there. Good. So the goal is to try to touch your hip. Start to turn back to the center. We're going to twist off to the other side. Lay that hand on your hip and look behind you. Stretching your neck. Deep breath. Start to turn back to the center. We're going to go off to the other side again. Hand to your hip. Look behind you. Good. Nice big twist. So each time we do this, see if you can reach your hand back behind your hip. As we loosen up that lower back, we're going to turn back to the center and off to the other side. Big breath. Start to turn back to the center. One more to each side. Hand on your hip. And if you can, walk those fingertips back behind your hip a little farther. to the center. Last time on this side. Hand to your hip and then try to walk your fingertips back a little farther. Great job. Turn back to the center. Good. A few more circles, small circles, rolling those shoulders back. Great. Okay, let's move on down to our calves. Let's do some calf raises. So we're gonna hold your hands together right in front of your chest. Okay, deep breath, tummy pulled in tight, and roll up onto the balls of your feet. Try to hold it there just half a second. Getting a nice squeeze in your calves. Make sure you're rolling straight up to the ceiling. You don't want to lean forward. This is great practice for your balance. If you feel unstable, take your arms out to the side or on your hips. You can even use the wall or something to hold on to. Good. Keep going. Nice job. Your calves might be burning. Keep going. Warming those legs up. Couple more. 2 and 1. Great job. Shake it out a little bit. Roll those ankles. Wiggle it out. Good. Good. Okay, now we're going to do a hamstring curl with your legs. I'll turn sideways so you can see. So for balance, your arms can be out to the side, your hands on your hips, whatever works for you. You can even hold on to the wall. But we're going to bend at your knee, bringing your heel towards your hips. Straight back. So you can see my knee is not lifting in front of me. It's staying down facing the floor. So kick that heel back to your hips. Good. And like I said, for support, for balance, do what you need to do to support yourself. You want to try to stand up as tall as you can. Use your abs, pull them in tight. And as you can see, we're staying with the same leg. Breathe through it. This is great for that knee mobility. Of course, for your hamstring, your glute. Good. 2 more with this leg. 2 and 1. Perfect. All right, wiggle those hips out a little bit. That supporting leg was not happy. Okay, let's switch legs. All right, I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see. So we're bringing the heel toward the hips. My kneecap is facing the floor. It's not up in front. Okay? Let's pretend you're kicking your booty. Kick that booty. You got it. Just kick it back. This also is great for your balance, for improving your balance. And again, you can support yourself however you need to, holding on to something. Kick it back, keep going. Deep breaths. You're doing great. 2 more. 2 and 1. Great job. Yep, wiggle those hips out a little bit. So we're gonna move right in to hip circles. Pretend you have a hula hoop around you. We're gonna keep that hula hoop up. Nice big circle. So again, I'll turn sideways so you can see. So I'm rotating my hips back, side to the front. A nice big circle. Exaggerated circle. Good. Deep breath. Keep that hula hoop up. Nice job. Good. One more full circle. And let's reverse it. Go the other way. Hips to the back. Side, front, side. Good work. We all can use a hip loosener. Boy, this really does loosen up those hip joints, your lower back. Great for your obliques and your core. Rotating those hips forward. Yeah. All right, let's finish out with one more. Good. Good job. Yep, wiggle it out a little bit. That's great. Okay, so we are going to start on the wall or whatever support you're using. You can use the back of your couch if it's pretty tall. I'm going to use the side of my treadmill. Okay. So we're going to start with push-ups. And when you do your push-up, I want you to start with your elbows close to your body. Okay? So when you push yourself down, your elbows should be tucked in. Not extremely tight, but right here by your sides. And then push away, full push. So when you push away, you still want your body at an angle. And depending on your strength, you can back your feet up so you're at a deeper angle or walk your feet a little closer. But you still want to remain with some kind of angle there. Okay? So when you do your push-up, I want you to keep your hips down. Pretend you're doing a plank on the floor. So my hips are aligned with my spine, with my ankles, and we're going to push away and continue that nice straight form all the way down. Okay? Deep breath, elbows close, nice and slow. You want to get your chest as close to that wall as you can. Shoulders down. Pinching your shoulder blades as you bend your elbows. Squeezing your chest as you push away. My abs are in tight. Good job. Good job keeping that form. 2 more. Pinch those shoulder blades. Squeeze your chest. 1 more. Good job. Now take your hips and just rotate them back a little bit. Good. Stretch it out a bit. Perfect. We are going to stay on the wall and lift 1 knee at a time towards your chest. Now you can stay in that same angle as you did your push-ups, or you can back yourself up. So essentially this is a mountain climber like you would do on the floor, but we're going to do it standing. So we're going to alternate knees, knee to your chest, and keep switching. Good. So back yourself up if you want a little more body weight to challenge yourself, or walk closer if you want a little less, use a little less body weight. Okay? Keep switching legs Abs are in tight. Knee to your chest. Keep going. Doing great. You may feel your heart rate increase here. That's good. Get a little more calorie burn there. Great job. One more each leg. 2, 1, and rest. Good job. So return yourself back to that push-up position. Okay. This time when you do your push-up, our elbows are going to come out to the side. Not lifted so they're even with your shoulders, but just angled out to the side. And then push away. Okay? So again, chest to the wall. Squeeze your chest as you push away. Pinch those shoulder blades as you bend your elbows. Good. So those elbows are not tucked in, they're out to the side. Deep breath. And then watch your form. Keep your hips aligned with your spine and your ankles. You don't want any booty sticking out. All right? So none of this. None of that. Big breath. Awesome, you're doing great. We got 2 more. 2 and 1. Now we're going to pull our hips back just a bit. Stretch it out. Job. Okay, one more time with those mountain climbers. So adjust your stance and then begin to bring one knee at a time up to your chest. So we're crunching that knee up, pulling your abs in extra tight. Big breath. You got it. You're doing fantastic. Lift those knees. Good. 2 more. 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Fantastic. Step away from that wall. Stretch your arms out. We're going to make smaller circles right out to the side. Good. Bring that heart rate down a little bit. Perfect. One more circle, and let's reverse it. Roll it back. Good job. All right, finish that circle and rest your arms. Roll forward. Let's just shake them out. Hang like a rag doll. Good. Soften those knees, tummy in tight, and roll up. Oh, round those shoulders back. Good. Good. Okay, let's grab both your weights. You need 2 weights. Take a drink of water also, if you'd like. All right, standing nice and tall. Feet a little wider than your hips. Soften your knees. We're going to tuck your hips under, pulling your abs in tight, and bend out one side. Oh, we're going to pinch that oblique. That's such a nice stretch for your lower back also. So now once you're off to the side, we're going to lift that arm and then lower. Good. Let's roll up. Good, roll down to the other side. Nice big pinch there. Good stretch. And then raise your arm and lower. You got it. Deep breath. Roll up, other side. Big bend at your waist. Lift and lower. Good, roll up, other side. Bend at your waist. Make sure you have a good big bend there before you raise your arm. Roll up, bend, lift, and lower. Great job. Bend, lift, and lower. Beautiful. One more to each side. Roll up. Last time. Good. Roll all the way up. Round those shoulders back a bit. Okay, make sure you're standing up tall. We're going to continue to keep those hips tucked under and bend one elbow out to the side. So we can do our shoulder press. We're going to push up and then down. Stop with your elbow aligned with your shoulder. Make sure you pull that arm back just a bit so it's right next to your ear. Okay, not in the front, right next to your ear. Okay, deep breath. Use your abs. Push and pull. Push and pull. Good. Push and pull. Good work. Two more. 2 and 1. Let's bring that elbow down. Awesome. Other side. Okay, bend that elbow. Deep breath. Start to push up. Bend your elbow down. Good. Push and down. Push and down. Watch those abs. Keep your hips tucked under. Always protecting our back. Yes. Last 2. 2. 1. And return your arms down. Great job. Okay, standing tall. Make sure your hips are tucked. Ready? We're going to bend to the side, slide that arm down, and raise it. Lower, and stand tall. Good. Other side, bend, lift, lower, and stand tall. Deep breath. Oops. Good. With control, you're lifting that arm. Don't want to swing it. So just as high as you're able to raise your arm. You don't want to force it. Good. Just another variation of a lateral raise. Incorporating our obliques. We love to multitask our muscles. Good, one more each side. You got it. Awesome, good. Come back to the center and we're gonna move back into that shoulder press. Okay, elbows out to the side, big breath, exhale, push, inhale, pull, push, and pull, push, and pull. 2 more. 2, 1. Good. Bring that arm down. Other side. Okay. Remember rotating that arm back just a bit so your arm is level or looking at your ear, not level. All right, deep breath, push, and down. So when you raise your arm up, your biceps should be right next to your ear. Yeah, good. Deep breath. Take your time, don't go too fast. Breathe through it. Awesome, last 2. 2 and 1. Yes, bring that arm down. Good job. Let's set our weights down. Take your arms out in the front and start making little circles right here in front. Keep your shoulders down. Perfect. Let's reverse it. Go the other way. Deep breath. Long arms. Good. Last circle. Good. Now from here, turn your palms inward and give yourself a big hug. And we're going to stand with our feet underneath our hips. Soften your knees and roll forward, looking down at the ground. You want to poke your tailbone out behind you. I'll show you from this side. Rounding those shoulders. Keep your belly pulled in tight. Start to roll up. Good, stand tall. Open your arms all the way out to the side. We're going to pinch those shoulder blades. And give yourself a hug, crossing the other arm on top. Okay, soften your knees, tummy in tight. We're going to roll forward. Good. Look down at the ground. Your shoulders are rounding. Tailbone's poking out behind you. Your arms nice big open. Go ahead and rest those arms. Okay, we're going to use the wall again for some support. Stand sideways. So we're going to use your outside leg, the one that's farther away from your support. Okay, and we're going to take your heel and we're going to tap your heel forward right in front of your opposite foot, and then bring your toes to the back right behind your opposite foot. So we're not out to the side, we're right behind, squeezing that inner thigh. So we're going to go heel to the front, make sure your feet are aligned, and toes to the back. So you should not be able to see your back foot if you have a mirror. Heel, toe. Good. Keep going. Heel, toe. Work hard to align your legs, align your feet. You really want to work those inner thighs and that hip flexor. Good. Toes to the back, heel to the front. You got it. Toes to the back, heel to the front. Toes, heel. Don't go too fast. Take your time. I want that alignment. Good. Good. Hips and inner thigh. Deep breath. Good. We got one more. To the front and to the back. Yes. Great job. Wiggle it out a little bit. Do that hula hoop. That supporting leg likes to feel it. Okay, so same leg. We're going to do the outside leg. And we're going to bend your knee. Let me stand sideways so you can see where my knee is. My knee is in the front. And we're going to open this knee and then close it. Open and close. Good. Open and close. So try not to twist at your hips. We're just moving from your hip flexor. Open and close. Good. Using those adductors, abductor muscles, glutes, inner thighs. You got it. Open, close. We got 2 more. Open, close. 1 more. Good job. Ooh, wiggle it out a little bit. Yeah, talk about strengthening and opening up your hips. Okay, we're gonna switch legs. I'm gonna stay facing the same way. You can turn around. So if you turn around, you're using your outside leg. Okay, I'm just gonna face you. So switching legs, we're gonna touch our heel to the front. Align your feet. And then bring that leg back, align your feet. Heels to the front, toes to the back. So we're using that hip flexor to kind of swing your leg around and squeezing that inner thigh as you align your legs. Heels, toes. Good. Take your time. Make sure your feet are aligned. And if you are looking at a mirror, you shouldn't be able to see your back foot. You got it. Heel, toe. Yes. Happy hips. Good job. Keep going. Good, we got 1 more. To the front and to the back. Great job. Wiggle it out a little bit. Woo-hoo. Okay, now we're gonna do that hip opener. We're gonna lift your knee to the front and to the side. So try to keep your hips facing forward. We go back and forth, open and close. Good. Open and close. Abs in tight. Just opening up that knee. Great job. Got your glutes involved, hips, inner thighs. Yeah. Great. Last 2. 2 and 1. Yes. Great job. Wiggle it out. Do that little hula hoop. All right. We got 1 more set of these. Okay. So we're going to go back to that first leg. And we're going to start to step your heel to the front, aligning your feet. And toes to the back. Again, aligning your feet. Heel, toe. Good. Heel, toe. Good. You feel that motion in your hip as you kind of swing your leg out to the side just a little bit. It's not a lift. Just a tiny circular motion as you rotate back and to the front. Continue to align your feet. Good, last one. Ready? To the back and rest. Awesome. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to do that hip opener. Lifting your knee to the front. Good. Deep breath. Almost done. You're doing great. Open to the front. 2 more. 1 more. Great job. Nice. Okay, switching legs. Okay, we're going to start with the heel to the front and toes to the back. Heels to the front, toes to the back. Good. Check that alignment. Make sure your feet are aligned. You want those hips and inner thighs working, talking to us. Deep breath. Good. I should mention you can do this without holding on, but I want you to maintain your form, and if you're not holding on, you could lose your balance, and I really want you to work these muscles. So, and if you're losing your balance, you're not engaging your hips and your inner thighs. So it's okay to hold on, because I really want the focus to be on our lower body. Last time, heel, toes. Good. All right, wiggle it out just a bit, and we're going to move right into our hip opener. Okay, deep breath, lift that knee, and start to rotate open and to the front. Good. Try to keep your hips centered. So we're just moving from that hip flexor. Feel that glute. You're doing great. We got 2 more. 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Wiggle that out. Find that hula hoop. Woo! Great job. Let's stand with your feet a little wider than your hips. Let's take a big breath. Reach your arms all the way up, bringing your palms together, standing up nice and tall. Start to soften your knees, and we're going to roll forward all the way down to the floor. Relax your neck, dangle your arms. And as you relax into that stretch, try to drop your head a little bit closer to the floor. Feel your lower back loosen up. Okay, keep your abs in tight. We're going to keep our palms together and roll all the way up. Take your palms straight up. Good, deep breath. Let's bend off to one side. Nice job. All the way up to the center and to the other side. Thank you for joining me today. What a great entire body workout. I hope you feel as good as I do. Got those shoulders and arms and obliques and definitely our hips. So keep moving, my friends. Keep walking, doing all your exercises. I appreciate you and love you. Take good care. Bye-bye.